this is probably one of my like more favorite looks of hers. I think I have a problem with maybe the way she paints. It's like there's no dimension. Okay.
I'm about to drag her. I just want you to know that right now. I'm just putting it out there. You're saying really beautiful, flowery, colorful things. I see you struggling, trying to give her her life, and I'm simply going to cut the line for you. So whenever you're ready, I will.
Well, Candy, won't you check around Puerto Rico and see if there's a studio we can go drop some beats?
You go right ahead, darling.
I have my shears.
I gotta be good.
I really want her. Because she's another one that's just a dude. She's a dude. She's just a boy in a dress, and I want her to find the girl.
Give me the honey, yeah. Give me the honey, and let me love it, yeah. No.
Hey y'all, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hello, brethren, sisterin, and all otherin. I'm Chase Cassidy, and I know it's like, oh my God, where's Mukari? MK is off this week. He had a family emergency, so send him much love and support. But we are here.
Yes, we are.
I have a familiar face here. You're going to be on this side, over here. This is the Gorge, the Fab, the Amazing, the Illustrious. Marlon, darling. Marlon.
More, darling. More adulation. Yes.
Hey, Marlon.
What's up, baby?
He missed you this season. How you doing?
I missed y'all so much, too. I was reading from the sidelines. I don't know if y'all heard me, but I'm good now. I'm good.
No, definitely heard you. If y'all go back, y'all see Marlon in some of these comments dragging the hooves, letting them have it.
Lace front here.
Get it? Did I tell you?
Yes, absolutely. All that.
But Marlon said he's excited to be here for the finale. You said you wanted to do this anyway, right?
I really did. Like, no bullshit. I was like, I really need to reach out to Mukari and Chase and let them know, bitch. Finale, I'm going to be there. I'm setting some time off to make sure that it happens. So when he came and was like, well, I need you to do the thing, I was like, look at life. Look at it.
Look at that.
Just lining up for me. Look at that.
So, yo, it was the Super Bowl for gay people the other night, and it was really exciting. Spoiler alert, our good Sasha Colby took the crowniana.
She did.
But we're going to talk about how she got there, all right? To get there, all the other girls who were eliminated came out and presented themselves one last time.
Just one more.
Some of them did well. Some of them was Yeah.
I
don't think anybody was terrible, it was cute or whatever. So let's go and look at these looks. See if we can remember some of these queens. First up, we have, honestly, man, the runway queen of the season who wasn't even on the season. Irene Dubois in her green frock that she has here.
I like this look. For some reason, I felt like because there was so much going on around her with this look, her makeup made her face feel really small for me. Like there was a lack of contrast up here that was like, but it was a cute look. I was triggered like Asia when she threw up the butterflies. I was like, ooh, that was a shitty moment, but that's cute.
Hilarious. Yeah, like it's funny. You had a great way of describing that. I didn't really see that until you said it. I was like, something's a little different. It looks a little small. That said, it's a fantastic look.
It's a beat look. She did that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want her back. I normally by now would have been like over this, saying I want this person back because we're like 18 weeks in. But now I honestly think like she's good TV, and she had some of the best looks. If you go to her Instagram and see what she had in her bag, these girls wouldn't have stood a chance. If it was runway, over.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to double back and really like take a look at some stuff that she has to offer because she was really good TV. I just think she was a victim of a really bad choice. And it happens. So, you know.
It does. But let's move on, girl. Who we got up next? Who is next? Okay, I forgot she was even on the show. No tea. That Princess Poppy, but that said now, that Jessica Glasscock thing she did at the reunion was cute. It was cute. I'm sorry.
And I feel like the girls didn't really get into it because I was listening to Sibling Watchery, and they were like, she said she's quitting drag, and I was like, y'all don't get this right now?
Yeah.
Rebecca Glasscock said the same thing, like she doesn't do drag any. Whatever. Like I was like, how do you bitches not get it? But I thought it was genius. I thought it was really, really cute. Yeah. You know, it was a look. This look for the finale, I was just like, beautiful gown.
Okay, it's really funny because I felt a little bit different. This is probably my favorite thing that I've seen her in on the show. I think she looks beautiful. I love the concept with the headgear. That was really fucking cool. I love her deadpan, like resting bitch face that she was giving. Like, I don't want to be here. Like,
right. She was leaning into it, but I think that for me, my issue with her is I don't really understand what her drag focus is. Okay. Like, she seems to be all over the place. Ever since we saw her on the show, even when she was there, was just like, what is your thing, queen? Like, I see that you got it, but what is it? Because from that to the Rebecca Glasscock, which I thought was genius, and then this was just like, all right. Okay.
I understand that, and I can agree with that. I feel like throughout the show, I had like a similar like gripe with her of like, I don't know like who this queen is or what your perspective is. I just know that you like to like be silly and funny, and like sometimes it's actually funny, and then sometimes you think it is and it's not. So I just think, you know, I think she needs to fine tune. But that said, man, this look for me was, I was like, she looks good. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, she looks good, no doubt. I was just like, girl, okay,
whatever.
Okay.
No, I mean, you're right. I get the whatever. Because I forgot she was there. I really did forget she was there.
That's it. Yeah.
Next up, we got Sugar. How do you feel about her look?
Okay.
How do you? Yes.
So here's the thing for me with Sugar and Spice.
Okay.
They are ridiculously annoying to me. I was so ready for them to be off of the TV screen because the dumb blonde bitch thing, like, it's a fine line with me. It's either really fucking funny or really fucking annoying. And it has been very hard for me to separate how I feel about them with their drag because the aesthetic is them bitches look good. They really do. Yeah. With that said, this look, I was like, bitch, you're stamped. You look good. You do. And I'm not going to take that away from you. She looks fucking amazing.
She looks really great. She looks so soft and like ethereal.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Only thing that I didn't love, I want the twins, both of them, to get more comfortable in their bodies. And like feel their bodies a bit more, because like the way she presented it didn't have a softness or fluidity to it. It was like, I'm going to throw my sleeve, and I'm going to throw this sleeve, and I'm going to shake my head, and I'm going to turn it away. Like it didn't like have the, you know, but she looks amazing.
Yes, I feel like they will become even better drag queens after being on the show, especially being under the tutelage of MIB, because we will get there. But yeah, I feel like they're going to get, I feel like they're going to get a lot better. A lot better, because the aesthetic is really there. It's just they got some fine tuning on presentation, like you said, and it's gonna pop. It's gonna pop. But she looks really good. She really good.
And contrary to you, to kind of go again, like at first I was annoyed by Sugar and Spice. I was like, ugh, what are they doing here? As it went on, I understood their place, and honestly, they were just fun, and they seemed like they were having a good time, and they were harmless. So I wasn't as bothered. I just really wanted their aesthetic to change up a little bit, but
that too. But
you packed what you packed. You know what I'm saying? You packed what you packed.
Yeah. Y'all see, I was away, and I was thinking of things. I had so much to say, but we're not here for that. We're here for the finale.
Well, let's talk about. I'm interested. When I saw this, I was like, I really want to know what Marlon thinks about Miss Amethyst. When Miss Amethyst came out and gave her reveal into Pop Princess and whatnot, how did you feel about Amethyst?
I liked it. I liked her body in that. I really did. Her body looked really good. Yeah. I felt like I felt like I needed just a little touch more from the makeup to match that full aesthetic.
Yes.
But everything else was really, really cute. Really cute. And she's one of those people that's kind of like, she can be kind of annoying, but she's campy and she settles in that. And I like that about her.
Yes, she's in on the joke and I enjoy that. You know, this look, man, I have not seen much of Amethyst like look wise that I've enjoyed.
Right.
Like she's really like let me down this season. This was awesome. I was like, this was probably like a good moment for her. And I see Akira Davenport when she came. Akira was like, no, she looks good. She looks good. Her wig is right. Like you said, the makeup, maybe the eye could have been a little more like strong, but
a little bit more. Yes, yeah. She ate it though.
She turned it.
That's really cute.
That's an Amethyst. Who we got next? Who the next hole? Girl, I gasped. I said yes to Miss Robin Fierce in that black and white. Did you see her in that?
First of all, Madam Robin, you are a beautiful bitch. I just want you to know that. One thing I can count on with Robin is when you see that bitch, you gonna see that bitch.
Yes.
She's jacked. Like her, she's just another one that I just want. It's just like, girl, like you are fierce, but I need you to like stand in that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she could be a really good competitor, but her like very calm disposition didn't really mesh well with like being on the stage as like a RuPaul's Drag Race contestant.
Agreed.
She looked fucking amazing though. The bitch, that dress is everything. I loved it. Everything about it.
Man.
Everything about it. She's a gorgeous bitch.
When she came out in this, it reminded me of like when the season first started, like when we did Meet the Queens, and I was like, yo, like I could see her hitting top 4. She has winner energy. I can see it.
Absolutely.
Like she's got it, but she don't know it.
Yeah.
Doesn't really know how to stand up in that yet. But I think I'm really hoping that she gets some years, you know, on her out here like touring, doing the thing. And she could come back to All Stars eventually and be a problem for people.
Absolutely.
Her having a small personality is not a detriment, because I know somebody in the comments going to be like, she ain't got no personality. She can't win. Kylie Sonique, All Star 6, and she's not a big personality. You don't know big and crazy to win Drag Race. You don't.
You really don't. Yes, because with Robin, it's merely about, for me, it's always about turning up the fear.
Yeah.
Like you didn't give yourself that name for nothing, bitch. You are fierce as fuck. Turn that up. She ain't gotta be like all loud and boisterous. She can be soft spoken and still give really great TV, because she can easily come in and play the role of congenial, easy, and go through it. You know what I mean? But
all right, next up, we have Aura Mayari. Listen, when Mama hit the she said, and she I was like, she looks fire. This was another person whose runways throughout the season was going to tear these girls up.
Baby, as soon as they hit Night of 1,000 Beyoncés, the girls were going to be shook, because that bitch got some look. She really does.
Yeah.
Really does.
She looks fab in this black. I love this dress. I love how she does black, because you know I'm a big fan of like wearing black. But it's hard to do that on television sometimes, because like it'll go flat.
Yes.
So she created texture in a really good way in this gown. She looks sexy. She looks hot. Like she looks like she's in control. I'm with it.
Yeah. Aura, I like her a lot aesthetically, but she's such a fucking dude.
Don't you worry about it, bitch. I know somebody like it.
She's such a dude.
She is a dude.
She's such a dude. You know? Yeah, it's just like when she's in drag, it's hard for me to take her serious sometimes, because she's a dude. Like, it's not really draggy at all, personality wise. She looked fucking good. She looked great. I like that.
She did. Yeah, she's a dude.
She is a dude.
So fucking rude. Next up, speaking of rude, we have Jax. No, let me stop. I'm not going to do her like that. I've been riding Jax this whole season. I have not been her biggest fan aesthetically, but I will say this. This is probably one of my more favorite looks of hers. It was put together well. I think I have a problem with maybe the way she paints. It's like there's no dimension. Like, so is it me?
Mm-mm. No, it's not.
Okay.
I'm about to drag her. I just want you to know that right now. I'm just putting it out there. You're saying really beautiful, flowery, colorful things. I see you struggling, trying to give her life, and I'm simply going to cut the line for you. So whenever you're ready, I will.
Well, Candy, won't you check around Puerto Rico and see if there's a studio we can go drop some beats?
You go right ahead, darling.
I have my shears.
I gotta be good.
I really want her. Because she's another one that's just a fucking dude. She's a dude. She is just a boy in a dress. And I want her to find the girl. Because there is Jax does this thing that is really annoying to me. When you present yourself as a person of mixed race, and then you struggle to be black, it bothers me because she does that a lot. Like, her aesthetic is very Banji girl. She's always giving me real hood, and I'm like, girl, no, you are not that girl.
Okay, I get you.
And tonight she tried to do it again. Like, she tries to give these real, very relatable black images of our favorite round the way girl, hood chick type of deal. And I just don't believe you, sis. I don't believe you. You're not that girl. You know nothing about a motherfucking sugar sandwich on a Sunday morning because ain't no groceries in the house. You don't know. You've never lived that life. You've never done that. You have never made a pack of chicken flavored ramen and put butter and hot sauce in it to flavor it up, girl. You've never done it. You have never done that. You have never had a fried bologna sandwich, bitch.
I know that's right.
With the ovaries from the chicken we made last night. You've never done that. And I want you to stop. I want you to stop. Because these are all great things, but I don't believe you. And it shows up in your drag every time. I don't like it.
I told myself, I was like, Chase, at every turn, you have dragged poor Jax this entire season. So when she came down the runway this time, I was like, you know what? It's not terrible, so I'm not going to drag her because I feel like she's making an effort to be better. But then you come in here and you said...
Marlon is standing at the back with the motherfucking long net ready to drag her ass back behind the curtain. Absolutely not. You've not learned your lesson. I want you to go. You're on punishment for the next 2 years. And when you come back, I need a 5-page essay of why you're here.
Well, I'm going to... You know what, Jax? That's happy touring, and I'm done. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the true lip sync assassin of the season, the one who'd been shutting these girls down on the stage. They could not take her when the music started pumping. Our good sis Spice. Yes, Queen.
At all.
But this look is one of my favorites of the night.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites tonight. I love this. I was like, she looks hot. She looks but dark at the same time. But it's like, it's literal, but not too literal. The fit is right. The color is good on her. I like the pale makeup she did with the red hair. She looks good, man. I like this.
I will say this. I appreciate the growth that Spice has taken with her drag to lean into the spice and really separate from sugar,
right?
Aesthetic wise, because you can see it. Like, since the show has been done, you look at her now, and it's like, okay, you're really leaning into it. You're doing different things with your drag. I got it. Good. That said, I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it. I'm triggered by them a lot, but it's okay.
Okay, let me put you out of your misery. Mm-hmm. I guess this is Spice. Next up, Mozilla Firefox also coming out in her reds. Come on, Malaysia, baby doll, Fox. How did you feel about her and her red moment here, and her red gown?
You know, Malaysia is my pageant queen, and that bitch is going to give you a gown.
But she's not. She said that she's not a pageant queen,
which is so crazy to me because every time she steps on the runway, I feel like I'm at a pageant. Girl, I want you to just lean into it. I want you to lean into it because it works. It does work. It really does. She does it well, and I just want her to like accept that. Yeah. But we'll wait for her to get there. She looked fucking amazing. She looked great, and I can't deny. I love that moment. I love it.
I even love the white hair on her as well, and also it's kind of interesting to have her and Spice come out back to back, where they kind of had like the same like color scheme and everything going on.
Right.
She looks beautiful, man. I was like, red is a good color on her too.
Really yeah, she rocks the reds and the oranges, the red family. She does really good in there. She looked amazing. I liked it.
I miss Congeniality, by the way.
Hello.
I was a little bit surprised because she was gathering the girls.
Excuse me, what y'all not gonna do is very much. Very much.
Malaysia, man. Miss Congeniality. Next up, we've got Marsha. I liked this. I did. I said, Marsha, this is Marsha's aesthetic, but kind of like Spice. You can tell she's been like working and like elevating.
Stepping it up.
Yeah, she looks great. For Sugar, this is a good like example right here. The way that Marsha presented this, like you gotta.
That's it. That's it. That's exactly what it is. And I want everybody to mark my words right now. Marsha is going to have the Blair St. Clair glow up. Mark my words. Give her 2 years. Give her 2 years. Because, baby, if y'all know what I'm talking about, when we first saw Blair, she was getting this exact same thing. Broadway queen. She was real. She was light. She was delightful. All this other stuff. We saw her. We were like, you're cute, girl, but you just need to, we need to stitch this here. We need to pad that there. And she came back and gagged everybody. The bitch is undeniable. Give Marsha 2 years. She gonna come back and give it to the girls.
Marsha, we want to see you in 2 years on All Stars. Come on through, girl.
Please do.
And I hope they give us some more camera time because she was actually good TV too. I enjoyed her as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have Selena S15 here.
Just whenever you're ready.
Okay, so I'm trying to root for her, man. I'm trying to root for her. I really am because I like Selena and I like her point of view, but her taste level is trash bag. Like I can't, man. And it's like we're like Spice and Marsha, like they've like kind of like elevated and like kind of figured some stuff out. Even looking at Selena's look in the reunion, like the way she painted her face. Did you see the reunion?
Yeah, and
it's just like then now look at this dress. It's like I understand the concept, and the concept again is great. It's a great concept. It's just her execution always looks so thrifty.
Selena is another one of those queens where the concepts are great. You have a really good idea of who your character is, and I feel like you can go a lot of places.
Selena has a confidence problem. She doesn't believe in herself, and also I think she's gonna have to get a thicker skin. She's a little like I don't want to say she's sensitive because everybody has the right to be sensitive, but like even at the reunion when they was doing the reading challenge, like and somebody like read her which they were supposed to do. She got mad. It's like, girl, like come on, man.
This is gonna have to see a therapist.
I didn't want to say it.
I'm going to say it. She needs a therapist. And this is with all the love because I know that person because I've been that person. In public spaces, you're talking to people and you're almost always ready to cry. Every interview Selena has done one-on-one, she has been in tears. I watched her What You're Packing. They could barely get through the interview.
Yeah.
And that's tension all bottled up. And every time it's leaking out just a little bit more. The way that she reacted when she got sent home, like, I don't know if people have been watching the stuff that Selena's been doing since. It's just like, you're worth it. You can do it. It's okay. Like her references, the interview that she did with the girls when she came dressed as Selena. Perfect. Lovely choices. It leans into the character. It leans to who you are, your culture. Oh, I love that. I honestly really loved her coming as Chichi Rodriguez for the reunion. Yeah. Makeup was a little off, but I saw her and I was like, that's one of my favorite characters. I get like she does that for the culture, but it's like, girl, your shit you do on your own? What is this?
Yeah, we got
because the quinceañera cake would have been cute, but you look like you just walked out of the motherfucking swap meet.
Yeah, man. The dress is just terrible. The dress is terrible. If the dress wasn't terrible, you know, if Selena, we look like for real, like all jokes aside, like I really support this queen and I hope that like, you know, she gets it together. Shouts out to Selena, but like we got to figure out the taste level, mommy. We got to
wrap like reel it in because if she get her taste right, get her confidence on point, get some therapy to soothe herself because I feel like there's a lot going on with her personally that she just has not dealt with yet.
Of course. And that's no shade.
And I get that. That's no shade at all. Like I really want the best for her, but she got to pull it together because no.
Mm-mm. Next up, we've got our the delusional queen of season 15, our good sis Luku Ladulu.
Lucy Hulu.
Lucy Laduca. What did you think about this? Her death becomes her my brain is exposed kind of Luke.
She got on my screen and I was like,
it was
watching Dragula? What?
It was out of left field for her.
Again, and it was like, Lucy, this is not you, sis. What was the reason? What was the reason? I don't get this at all.
She don't look like, it looks better than her other spooky look she tried to do on the show. Remember that?
Yes, way better.
It looks a lot better than that. I do like the detail of like the exposed brain. That's definitely a creepy moment. I do wish she would have like maybe covered the netting on the inside of the wig so you wouldn't see the black wiring that's holding the wig up. You know I don't think it's bad. It's just like I just don't know why this was the choice. She presented it well.
Again, yeah, but why?
Yeah, I just don't get it.
What are we saying? what are we saying?
And for someone like her, I feel like she should say something because, like Lux said, and she was kind of correct, her drag is a little bit like on the generic side. It doesn't really have like a signature like that, unless you're talking about body shape. So like, this doesn't, like, I know this isn't who Lucy is. She's not gonna do this. This isn't Sharon Needles. You know what I'm saying?
No.
She does this all the time. So it doesn't tell me anything about what I'm going to see from Lucy at a Lucy show. Okay, family. Are you ready to move on to our top 4?
Oh, let's do it.
Let's move on to the top.
Do it.
First up, our queen, the beauty. I'm just looking at the skin on Luxe Noir London. I am looking at the way that the light, when she got to the end of the runway, the way the light hit her clavicle.
Yes.
Reflecting off because you know she oiled that thing up. Listen, this is one of my
very Simone of her. I love it.
Yes. This is one of my favorite looks tonight. This is one of my favorite looks tonight. She looks amazing. Her makeup is Blendiana. Do you understand me? She is beautiful.
You know, she's one of those girls that really like, she shocks me a little bit more every time I see her, just because knowing how young she is and seeing someone that has such a direct vision of what their drag is and who they are as a person.
Lucy.
And then watching her like elevate that even more each time, because her makeup has progressed from the first time we saw her to this moment, and it's wearing me out. Yeah. She looks amazing. You can tell that Simone is her mama. Like, it gives all of that for me. The pink, the color looks up. It was really nice. It was really nice. I enjoyed it a lot.
I love it. She looks incredible. Lux.
Yes.
Great season. Great season. Lux. Great TV. She really never missed on the runway. She gave in the challenges. Like, we're gonna remember. Like, shouts out to you, young queen. She'll be back. She'll do fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
She's awesome, man. Shouts out to Lux. Next up in our top 4, our good sis Anitra. Anitra. How do you feel about Miss Anitra's like kung fu-esque, ninja-esque, gi kind of like look that she...
I love the Hong Kong Philly. It's cute. I like it a lot. I am, and I can only say that to Chase because we both love cartoons and he gets it. I really liked it. I am still amazed 15 seasons in that once the queens go get the money, within the last like 6 or 7 years, the girls go pump their lips up immediately, and it's just really jarring sometimes.
I've always wondered why they do that.
Yeah. It looks decent on her once the collagen settles and all that stuff. Maybe it'll flesh out and look okay, but I'm like, all right, girl, you ain't got some new lips. Got it. Makeup looks good. I love the look. I really enjoy Anitra, so this was good for me. I really enjoyed it. I wanted just a little more volume on the hair, just a little bit. But other than that, stellar. I liked it. I
loved her presentation more than the look. Like, the look is good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's like she don't look bad. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
it's
not
like,
at all.
It's not something that like is like an iconic Anitra like look for me. I've
no
better. I do love the moment where like people were applauding and she was like, I was
right.
Like, it was cool. It was alright. Like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was. She looked.
It was just good.
A lot of the queens wore red tonight. Was that like a thing? Like,
right. Mind you, Lux was like, I did not get the red memo, so sorry, y'all.
Up next, another one who had one of the best looks on the runway tonight, Mistress Isabel Brooks in this mother-king gown with this goddamn hair and this makeup and the way she presents. She looks hot. She looks hot in this dress. I love this queen. I love her.
I'm just gonna put it out there, y'all. Mistress has been my winner since the beginning of this show. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. That bitch does G-rag, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, every time you see her, the makeup is like snatched just ridiculously. She knows her body well. The body is always right. The hair is always right. The presentation is always right. She hit the runway and she demands attention. And she just did it again. This dress was beautiful. Done really well on her body. It was a beautiful dress. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I loved seeing her in it. I will always remember this dress.
Absolutely. I mean, what you said, literally what you said. And the only thing I'm going to add to this, I don't know what the fabric of this dress was made from, but it is so cool. She looks just... Mistress, come on the show. Come on the show, Mistress.
Please, because, oh my God. Girl.
I loved it. She was...
Oh, I love her.
This was, yes, everyone, welcome to the Sasha Colby meet and greet. Yes, it was that this season. They were correct. But like you said, like, I knew one of them was going to win, but for me, like, Mistress edged out Sasha. Just like when I say a hair and it's on, I love this queen, man. Like, she's good.
Yeah.
She's got good tag. Like, she talked a lot of shit, but she backed it up.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mistress, you everything. Yeah. Now, finally, we moving on to the winner. We moving on to the winner. Sasha Colby came out here in this, and the way she came out and she said, "Bitch, watch me lean and watch me tap, tap, tap that umbrella."
That sent me. That sent me. Now, Sasha this was, and forgive me, sis, like, I'm really not trying to be, like, rude or anything, but the way that she came and laid her dick out on this stage, I just, and I swear, I mean that in the least trend. Like, I'm not, I know it's like, Marlon, oh my God, a little too much, but y'all know exactly what I mean. Like,
oh, I feel it.
Sasha just, the presentation, Continental winner. Okay. So let me get this off my chest because I've been wanting to say this all season. Sasha has really shown up, especially on the runway, and shown the girls why her name is on everybody's lips. Mm-hmm. When you say Continental, you say Sasha Colby, and then she shows you why.
Yes.
And that I have appreciated for her. My gripe with Sasha this season has been, I feel like she didn't get that throughout the whole season. Does that make sense? Like, I just wanted her to give me just a little bit more, and I feel like I just didn't get it for all the hype that we got, especially from last season. Carrie being on the show, talking about her mama, like, she come on like, "Oh, you're one of the Colbys, you're Sasha's daughter, oh my God," and then we get all this hype, and then she gets there, and I guess for me, this is what it is.
Okay.
I expected her to come through and mop these bitches. I expected nobody to have a chance. I expected us to not ever be able to breathe whenever she was on, because she was just going to suck all the air out of the room and really make it a Sasha Colby meet and greet for me. I did not get that. Maybe I brought the copper package and I just couldn't see her over somebody's wig. Maybe that's what happened, but that's what happened for me. I just couldn't do it. I love her. She's great. It's dope. It was either her or MIB for me, but this look, she literally came out and was just like, "Here's why I'm that bitch."
Yeah, that's it. Here's why. She, Sasha, man, like I watching it, I was like, I know she gonna win. She gonna win. Like, ain't no way, because like, my gosh, like, I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I really don't. Like, this is sugar. This is how you present. This is how you.
Yeah.
You see that fluidity in her body, the way she just moves and the way she leans, and the way, that's what you need. Not doing this.
You know what? Not to go back, because
not that. When we got the things that her at this point, let's move on to the top four's performances and like their packages and stuff. Let's move on to that. Okay, so I'm gonna speak like generally over all of these, so we ain't gotta linger too long.
Okay.
Anitra's, like, I felt like everybody's was like fine. Like Sasha's was like very, like, when I saw her perform, I was like, she's gonna win. When I saw her perform that, I was like, she's gonna win this, because the rest of them some of the songs were catchy, some of the songs had good hooks, they all had a moment within their song, but like just as like a full like on performance moment, it was like, maybe I just had like my expectations too high or something. It was I enjoyed it. I enjoyed them.
Yeah. I want the queens to be very careful of how they brand themselves on these shows. And I'll tell you why. Because with Anitra, you really leaned into this Vogue thing, which got you in a whole nother can of worms. That's another story for another day. We'll be here entirely too long with that. Where you have to be careful with stuff like that is that while you can incorporate Vogue into everything, you really have to be a Voguer to incorporate into everything and it not look like the same thing over and over again, just in a different setting. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh, I totally get what you're saying. It did give that, like, maybe that's why I wasn't like wowed by it, because I'm like, Anisha's amazing. I've seen her do this stuff like before. And so you're correct. I think that might have been what the disconnect was, because I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah.
Because this song didn't give Vogue. You were telling a totally different story. So I don't need to see you duck walking through this, sis.
So you loved it, right? It was amazing.
Oh, go ahead. I hated it, bitch. No, I don't like it. I was just like,
It was fine. Lux, was she the one that had a reveal? Was it her?
Yes.
Okay, I thought her reveal was really creative when they just kind of like ripped the clothes off her. But also even with her with branding, like it's giving fashion. Like I just didn't feel like that was like a Lux thing. I felt like wait, is that what she said? It's giving fashion. Is that what she said?
Mm-hmm. That was the song. Yeah.
I connected that to Peppermint in my head because Peppermint is normally like, is it fashion?
It's it fashion. It's fashion. That whole moment. Yeah. So like, again, it was just like, okay, yes, you won the fashion challenge. Yes, you have great runways, but that's not the Lux experience for me.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
she's beyond the fashion girl. Like I don't just think of her as
not. If you would have gave me a song about being cocky, confident, and slaying the bitches anyway,
yes,
that's your song. I'll believe that. But this, I was expecting you to stand to the side, and then Naomi Smalls jumped out on stage.
Well,
because that's fashion.
That is, yes.
That's giving fashion. What you're doing right now is cosplaying. I don't like it. It's a drag show. What are we doing?
You came here to start trouble today.
I really did. I want the smoke because I've been holding on to the shit all season, and then y'all give top 4 was cute, but y'all bitches is not standing on the soapboxes that you've been on all season. What is this?
I wanted it to hit harder. Like I was very excited about this because it's a strong top 4.
It really is. And especially with Lux because I enjoyed her verse in the video so much. So I just knew she was about to give me something nasty. And I was like, fashion?
And moving down to Mistress, I just, honestly, the only thing I remember about Mistress is thinking to myself, this is a cute, like the hook was kind of cute and catchy, but I don't remember anything else about it.
Which is funny because hers was one of the two that I really enjoyed the most.
Like it was fine.
I did, and it wasn't like earth shattering, but for me, it was. It was definitely a bitch track because we talk about the other girls.
Yes, it was branded.
So that's on brand for you. Branded perfectly. I didn't really get the. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. The nurse's reference, maybe you're healing the girls of their delusion, but your lyrics didn't match up with you like healing the girls of their delusion. She had the big moment where they lifted her ass up into that split. You hate that.
I forgot about that. Yes, mommy. Yes.
Pour that down. But also, you're still struggling with choreography, and it shows.
Yeah.
I love you, but and you can do this. I need you to go in your brain, tinker with that choreography button. Make sure she's turned on at all times. Because I felt like that set her back. Because it was just like, you got this good performance. You're in there, high drag. You're looking good. Everything branding is looking right. All of this stuff, and then you flailing in the wind with choreography. I don't like that.
Well, she's her and Sasha have joined the Work the World tour, so hopefully she'll get her rehearsal, get her time in, and we'll see what happens.
That's this because I don't need you out here wiggling the world, bitch. I need you out here working the world. Mm-hmm. Don't do me.
Speaking do it. We have our good sis Sasha Colby and her performance. I love the look. I love the hair, and even like incorporating that into the choreography. I saw it and I was like, she's gonna win. She's going to win. Nobody else beat her. Like, and to know there's a lip sync coming up behind, like she's gonna beat anyone on the lip sync. So
yeah, I really enjoyed this performance. It was, again, just like 3 more pumps and I would have did it. But I didn't get there. I feel like she's been edging me all season, and that's where I'm frustrated. That's what it is. Like, I have not gotten... It's not really... Like, she's done some things that I've really enjoyed. But again, I just feel like they set her up to be this monster that nobody could get past. And there were a couple of times where I was like, somebody can get in the lead with this.
Mm-hmm. So, like, like from the beginning, I was like, it's going to be one of those two. Because, and that's why I've said, I would like for them to mix up the production team a little bit next season. because the storytelling is very like obvious. It's very apparent. There are no twists. I don't know why they keep.
No.
There's a there is not a twist. We see what's coming. We know what's happening. You know what I mean? So, to your point, yeah. What do you give? So we get to the top two, and it's Anitra and Sasha. What do you give the final lip sync? Oh boy. All right. Let me just. All right. Cool. Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just tired of bringing out the clipboard on you hoes. I don't understand why is no one ready? What are we doing? Okay, so we're here, right? Okay, we got the motherfucking. You better motherfucking walk that duck. Which I'm really pissed. I'm very pissed about this. I'm just gonna put it out there because y'all about to have these white queens out here saying this thing. And I know y'all tired of fighting with ballroom girls, but I need y'all to understand that we're possessive because y'all do this shit every time. And that Rue has been doing this shit since she's been on the TV screens, and she has yet to have a real ballroom girl outside of
Aja?
Balenciaga. Why can I never say her name right away?
No?
The face. What is her? Why can I never say her? Mariah. Thank you.
Oh, I thought you would. When you said Balenciaga, I thought you were legendary. Okay, Mariah. Yeah,
but yes, Mariah has been the only ballroom girl, and she's a face girl, so she doesn't vote. But y'all been doing this thing where these girls get on here and they think they stop doing that. Just stop. This last lip sync performance was just for them to be the top lip sync bitches of this season. I expected so much more, and I did not get it.
Hey,
I did not get it.
So compared to their first lip sync battle, like in the Lollapalooza, did you enjoy that or no?
I did, but again, here comes Sasha edging me again, and I just never got it.
Because I
just never got it.
I gay screamed during that performance, and
now it was hot. Don't get me wrong, but it was just still. Again, it was still. And then like, okay, so here we are. This is the same performance. Y'all didn't give me nothing different.
I don't know.
Sasha, you took your hair down and you whipped your ponytail again. Here we are with that. Here go Anitra again, fucking voguing again to some shit that ain't got shit to do with voguing.
I agree with you halfway. I halfway agree. I will say, like, I do agree that Anitra's performance felt like we've seen it before. I kind of like compare it to the finals of season 11 with Evie Oddly and Brooklyn Heights. Like, did Brooklyn have a great performance? Yeah, but we had seen it before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's kind of like one of those things here. With Sasha, I enjoyed the gags, the performance. I enjoyed the way that she did her reveals. I liked how she got down. She came out in a full like cloud of smoke, and then then when she got into the gown, I was like, is she about to win this crown in a gown on this stage? Like, I thought she was going to take her in the gown. But then she came out of it and she had on a shoestring and a smile, and I was like, okay, queen. Like, this is what you're giving us. She was jiggling that thing, and she was just. I was like, "Yo, this is mad. This is mad."
And see, one thing that I have to give Sasha her flowers for, which is something that Kylie did as well, showing you bitches that trans women do drag, bitch.
Yeah.
And those girls do it well. Like, those are the girls that I grew up on when I first stepped into watching drag shows.
Wow.
Back home in Chicago, the trans girls did drag way more than Butch Queen up in drag. Those are the girls that get out on the floor and do the things and blow your fucking mind on a Monday night for happy hour. Like, I'm used to those girls. So them bringing to this platform that reality, I love that. And I love that they are winning with that, because that's where it's at. You know what I mean? Like that, I love that part of it. That means a lot to me.
I agree. I think looking at the whether it's done by production or not, looking at the diversity of the winners of this franchise. I'm just talking about like the American franchise of, like, Drag Race and All Stars. looking at that, I have to say, like, I appreciate the way that they have it set up. Even so that when we had All Star 7, most of the queens that were there were queens of color, which I've almost never seen on a reality TV show where only two of the contestants were white. I've never seen it. You know? So I appreciate that, and I hope they do another all winter season, and I would love to see Kylie and Sasha compete together. I think it'll be fun. Have two of our trans winners up there doing it together. It'd be cool, man. So Marlon, do you have anything to say? Because I know you haven't been here for the season. Do you want to close it out? Like, any pressing things you wanted to say?
Okay, so we're just say a few things. RuPaul, girl, let's take a break because I need a break from you, girl, because it's getting redundant, it's getting heavily produced, and it's getting not so fun anymore. Because this season I was watching, but the moments of gaggery are few and far in between now, and I feel like there needs to be a reset where we go back to the drawing board, where we really let the girls rest, really give us a moment to salivate and want another season. I want you to rake through the girls and find and this is no shade to anybody, find the heavy hitting talent. There are too many girls out here that have been in the game for years, and even those that are just starting, because there were a lot of baby queens on this season.
There were
a lot. And I would just really appreciate a season of Drag Race where we've had a moment to step back, reflect, really want it, and come back with queens that have the drive, that really know who they are, that are bringing quality content that is not just throwaway. I would love to see a season where everybody from the first bitch to go home to the last bitch standing brings something to the show, where I want to be excited about at least 95% of the bitches on the show. And I miss seasons like that. We've had seasons like that where it was just really good fucking TV and a great competition, and I feel like now you just throwing it up because you can do it.
I see that. And I don't fully disagree. I think there are two issues, and I think one of them starts with casting, like you said. You have to get back to continue casting diversely, but also you have to get back to finding queens, not only who are talented and can handle the challenges and all that stuff, but queens who are not afraid, like Mistress, to be shady, to be messy, to make the television that we need to see. And leaning into that, something that I think they need to do that will really solve a lot of issues and give us that old school feel. When we get to Untucked, I need you to separate these queens again. I need a gold bar. I need an Interior Illusions lounge. I need absolute cocktails. I need the things. I need the girls to be separated to where they with their homegirls and they dragging the other queens. And then as they're dragging that queen walks into the gold bar and is like, "What you say, bitch?"
Right.
This is what we need, I miss those moments, of being stuffed into the gold bars. It's 10 queens in there, and everybody hates each other, and so they just stand silently. And Carmen Carrera lets out a fart out of nowhere that you don't expect Carmen Carrera to be fart. You know what I mean? That's what we need. Yes. Or again, Carmen Carrera calling Manila Luzon's pineapple a porcupine. All of that. Yes.
All of it.
Yeah, we need those things. Well, Shangela telling Mimi I'm first. You'll never be glamour. Never be glamour.
Bitch. Oh my God.
But overall, I will say good season. I'm glad he sent people home this season. Although, again, no shade. If it was going to be a double Shantae, Marsha should have stayed with Anitra because that deserved. Good season. Good season.
Yeah.
I enjoyed. So
yeah.
Y'all hung out with us, man. Y'all stuck with us this whole season while we did this.
Yeah.
Me, Marlon, Eddie, the whole Sweet Talkers team. We appreciate y'all coming in and doing this with us every week. So we will be back for All Stars 8.
Oh, bitch.
It is, you know how like y'all came back this season and everything looked a little bit different, and we had the play and we got the cool little stuff. Okay, so it's going to be just a scotch different again next season, but it's going to be great, not worse, but better. More excited. I love it. More excited. Stay with us.
Yeah.
Go ahead and subscribe, like, share, send it to all your friends, all that good stuff, and we will see y'all next season for All Stars 8. Your favorite RuPaul Drag Race review show, Drag.
That's right. Yeah.
The last time. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next season, man. We love y'all.
We love y'all. Bye. Right. I need motherfucking Tammy Brown to come back through and tell us, come on, Tellabelle, take us to my top. Death.
What she said?
I'm acting.
Give me the honey, yeah. Give me the honey, and let me